Yep, you can't say they weren't efficient.
No, they are very, very efficient. It's just too much people, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all.
And all in 4 copies.
Yeah, everything's in quadruplet. Yes. But they were working hard.
Yeah, they were full.
Yeah,
a lot of people coming in.
the rubber stamp was smoking.
You're gonna get wet.
Yeah, we're gonna get wet by the time we get there.
We wait for the rain on the way in, but we got to wait on the way back.
Yeah, should have got another coffee.
The pastry.
Oh man. Don't see us doing very often, and that is going to windward. And it's blowing around about 18-20 knots. We just had a squall go through, which was hit 40, which got me in a bit of a panic because I had to get the mainsail sorted, as you know. I landed up just letting the mainsail right out, turning downwind slightly, reefing in the Genoa, because that's the quickest thing I can do. We are actually hopping along 6.5 knots. Not too bad really. It's not quite as fun as it was. So it's third world. Should we walk this way to the petrol station? Because we have to go one way or the other. There's carpool, an arrow going that way. This is much nicer. I know it's rough and ready, but it's got a sort of real authentic flair to it. I don't feel threatened here. I felt quite unsure. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Not today, thank you. Not today. I don't know. Tomorrow's tomorrow. Yeah. I'll meet you in the harbour to discuss it better. They really are. It just like, I don't know, it just spoils it all.
Yeah, because they just run around your boat. And it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, because you don't want to be rude to them, but you don't want to be hassled, and I just think that's hassle.
You don't want to be rude because you don't want to get them upset, you know, and do something to the boat.
Yeah. I've just made up a sign for the Highfield with some letters, but I haven't got any application tape, so what I've done is I've taken the letters off the sheet, put them on this grease paper, and then I'm going to use this masking tape as application tape. Give it a clean with acetone. That's good.
Guadeloupe is a territory of France. It uses the euro and is part of the European Union together with Martinique, Saint Martin and Saint Barth. The population of each island vote in elections in France.
knots. It's not very pleasant. A little bit of water coming over the bow every now and then. I think we might have actually missed the worst of it. I think it might go ahead of us. Just clip the end.
Next morning we woke to discover we had dragged the anchor, and we were about half a mile offshore.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. So on this video we start doing a bit of island hopping.
Yeah, we started off in St Lucia and Rodney Bay Marina, which is a beautiful place.
Yes.
And we went on the crossing across to Martinique.
Yes.
Which, as we sort of kind of explained in the video, it is actually part of France, and therefore it's actually part of the EU.
EU.
Yeah, so they have the euros there, and
and everything is about it's the same.
just the same.
Just the same.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So then from there we went to Dominica, which we did the check-in and check-out at the same time.
Yeah, we weren't. You could say its rusticness is beautiful, but actually we didn't feel very comfortable there, did we?
No. So we decided to move right away.
As you saw, they got the boat boys that come and hassle you. Well, I
Yeah.
think it's hassle anyway.
Yeah.
And we were about 2 miles from the harbour when that guy came out.
Yes.
And then he came again when we came in, and then the next
Yeah.
morning he was hassling us. So we went ashore, and it was an awful long walk, wasn't it, to the customs place, and which was on the commercial harbour. And when we walked back, we sort of kind of looked at it and went, do you know what, I don't think we want to stay here.
No, so we just left.
Yeah.
So from there we left to Guadaloupe,
Yeah.
where we arrived in Les Sens. Les Sens
Yeah.
is very nice.
It's an island just on the south of the main Guadaloupe island.
It's a bit tourist, but
Yeah.
Because they have all the cruises stopping there.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Anyway, it's a bit nice. It's
Yeah.
nicer than the other places.
Yeah.
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 So from
And what we missed in these islands was the beautiful golden beaches and the beautiful blue water.
yeah, that's what we were looking for. That's what we
Yeah.
like. So, and we like to be a bit isolated
Yeah.
too. So we just found this here in Antigua.
Yep,
So
we are in Antigua,
at the
a little
moment.
island called Green Island off the west coast.
Yeah.
And right here behind us is the famous SV Delos.
Delos, yes, and they invited us for a lovely evening.
Yep.
They're very nice. We really enjoyed the
Yeah.
time we spent with them.
Yep.
It was very good.
Yep.
Yes. So from there, then
We went up to Guadaloupe,
Guadaloupe. Yeah.
and we stopped off at a little bay, Alpha Marina, overnight. And it was quite deep, actually. When I say deep, it was around about 30 metres. And in the middle of the night, there was something knocking on the hull, and I got up and went out and had a look, and I found a couple of little buoys, plastic containers, banging against the hull, and I got rid of them with the boat hook. And when we got up again at 6:30 in the morning to make the coffee,
we were off.
gone. We were gone. Yeah, we were at least a half a mile, if not a mile, offshore.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult to get the anchor up. The windlass kept tripping, and the anchor actually just would not come up.
No.
There couldn't have been. It couldn't have been attached to the bottom. But
So the fishing boat was just next to us, and they came and they helped. They were very happy to help us. There's no problem at all.
But somehow they dropped these nets in, and they're drifting with the tide.
Yeah.
And I think it must have got wrapped around the chain, and then pulled the anchor out, and then we slowly departed overnight.
Yeah. Yes. Slowly.
Slowly. Yeah, it was slow because there wasn't any wind. It was very sheltered there.
Yes.
But they actually managed. They helped us get the net off the anchor.
Yeah. And they were not upset. We were not upset, so everything was fine.
Yeah.
Yes. So then,
that was the program, really, wasn't it?
Yes, it was all about it. Yes, we had a bit of hunting for gas, as always.
Yeah, in fact, when we went back to that shop the next day with the bottles, they were still closed. Or later that afternoon, he was still closed.
Still closed. So, but we found a gas
petrol station. Yeah, where we managed to get it. So.
And then we put name on the tender because
I think legally we were supposed to have it for insurance purposes. So that came out all right. A little bit of boat maintenance there.
Yes, yeah.
Not a lot.
We had to fill our tanks with water there because we had a bit of a problem with the water maker, which we just
it's now fixed.
It's now fixed, so we are okay now again.
Yeah, again. To the next time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching, for following us. If you can follow us on Patreon, we would appreciate that. We really need some support there. And if you can subscribe to our videos on YouTube and have a look at Facebook and Instagram, we would appreciate all that. Thank you very much.
And goodbye.
Bye.